Hello there and welcome back to the channel and the start of a new series on a Tuesday called Dredge. Now, before we jump into what the game's about, slight change of plans, because it was going to be Resident Evil 7 on Tuesdays. I was supposed to be starting Resident Evil 7 today. However, I recorded it, and when I got it into editing, it was very choppy, and I may have gotten away with it, but I personally do not want to put out shoddy content, and I wouldn't have been happy with it, and I would have been upset by sending it out to you guys. So I need to re-record that. So change of plans to the schedule. We're going to be starting Dredge today on Tuesdays, and we'll be starting Resident Evil 7 after we finish Unravel on Thursdays. I think there's only one episode left of Unravel, and then we'll be starting Resident Evil 7 instead. Technical difficulties, you know how it is. So back onto the game at hand. Today we're going to be starting Dredge. Now, Dredge is an indie fishing game, a fishing horror game, for want of a better word. I have played a little bit of it just to check it out and all that. I've seen a little bit of it as well. It is quite cool. I'm impressed with it. I like it. So I'm going to share it with you guys. So yeah, it's a fishing horror game. We own a fishing boat, and we're going to be fishing in the area, making money, upgrading our ship. And you'll see, it's got a vibe to it. The game has a vibe to it, like that's creepy. It's got a creepy vibe to it. You'll see when we get in there. So, without further ado, let's dive straight in. So grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, and let's do some fishing. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. So yes, we're on a lovely fishing boat, and we are heading towards this set of islands, because they are after a fisher for the little village and town and stuff. And we've wrecked already. I do like this game, it's very cool. It's kind of my kind of thing. Dredging the depths. It has a cool style as well. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It really can creep up on you. Right, so we're going straight out. What's why? What pursuits? Catch fish for the day. Let's go get some fish. And hello? On dock. So we are now in charge of our boat. I think we may be alright for the bottom. This bottom left hand corner where my head is the our abilities. We've got like a light that we can turn on, and I think we can get other stuff as well, foghorn and stuff. So you don't really need to see that. There's nothing like important back there. Right. So the cool thing is the day doesn't move. Like, time doesn't pass when we're not moving. So we need to go out, get some fish, and get back before sundown. Right. So on the right hand side here we have our ship little pattern. And then move that back just a little bit. Yeah, we have our ship, this is our cargo. We've got to fit our equipment in here as well. So let's do some fish. This one on the left is our little fish mini game. And we have to complete the mini game. Put the fish in there. Once we have our fish, we can actually start. Ooh, trophy, nice. So once we've got our fish, we can actually start. I've actually got to place them in. Now we can go out and we can squeeze as much space as possible. Excuse me, adjusted myself. So we can go out and get, like, try and squeeze as many fish as possible to get the most amount of money possible. But everything takes time. And that one's depleted. So we are 9 o'clock in the morning. Our first fishing hole done. Let's move on, see if we can't get another one. Coastal, these are bigger fish. So these are like angled fish. So let's do these ones. All the fish have like different sizes and shapes. So these are like 2, obviously. This one takes 3 spaces. So you can move it around, drop it in there, in that gap. So I can get another one in here. And another one in here. So we've got enough room for a good chunk of fish. Let's get one in there. We're going to squeeze as many in as possible. But over time, you've got to get the upgrades. You can upgrade your ship into like a bigger ship and more equipment, more tools, things like that. Salvage as well. Oh, never mind, don't have the equipment for that. Look, big fish over there on the left. Can I get this one? Oh, I can. So that's more. That's got to be more the small fish that we've already got. So we may as well chuck these in. Fish up a storm up here. Right, not only does time go when we're moving, it actually goes ahead when we are fishing as well. It all takes time. Get this last one. Now we can get one more angled fish. Or do we just... We may as well. Let's get this last fish from this place. And we've only got one spot left which we can't do anything with. So let's head back in. Now we're all fully loaded. We can head back into town. Before the fog gets in. See what old Mary boy needs. Be nice and easy. It has a cool, it's a cool little game, a cool little vibe to it. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. I'm alright with that. That's a kind of good deal. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Selling fish up to town pays off my debt. Got it. Yep, definitely got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Right, so we can go to the fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised I found a new one so fast. What happened to the old one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns and other islands may pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work off paying it first. So let's see what you've got. Right, so can we sell all... Ooh, $157 worth. Dang, sell all fish. Sell it all. Right. Minus $23. Alright, I mean, could we not just like pay it all off in one go? Why does it have to be a percentage? Right. Okay, thank you. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Research park. Okay, let's chuck that down there for a second. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. I've only got $26 remaining. Alright. That's actually a really small debt, considering. Right, shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright, making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up to you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favours around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage off from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull. She's currently attempting to repair a number of wooden boats, all well above the waterline, or splintered and scratched. I didn't read that correctly. Take a look round. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Do we want any of these? Should we get the shallows? We don't have enough, actually. Simple skimmer. It's all 2 hours operational lightweight rod suited to catch fish that live in the shallows. We've got coastal, haven't we? So can we get this? Put that in there. To at least get us our shallows so we can catch more fish. Sounds like a plan. It's night time as well. Can we talk? Oh, down here has got people that we can talk to. We can talk to the mayor. What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. Oh, okay. So, so we can pay it. All of it. Fantastic. Now, what else can I do for you? Midnight or 8 o'clock. We'll ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know about? Gale Cliffs? Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Cellar base. May as well ask them about all of them. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll built up atop a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those. Another area, Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'd want some good lights and good sense of direction if you go exploring there. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Devil's Spine. Ah, yes, it's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. Alright, that's cool. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Is there another area? Nope, that's all for now. What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. Sounds very odd. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do? Should get back to fishing. Alright, so we got a research token, so we can now use this. It's nighttime, we can't go back out. So we can actually use this to research like parts, improved outboard engine, and then we've got different like rods and stuff that we can research. Eventually we'll get pots and nets up at the top, which we don't have access to yet. So I'll just check my camera. I've been having problems with my webcam lately. Right. So I've got that already, haven't I? Or have I? Oh, we've unlocked that. Alright. Coastal and shallow. Hydraulic rod. Let's go with that one. Research the hydraulic rod, because that only takes one. That'll get us into ocean fishing. Oh, okay. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is surely to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. And let's go see the dry dock then. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We need a decent stock of odd materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry about if you only have half what you need. Okay, so this is our upgrade menu. So we can upgrade all of these, light space, like add in extra spaces for equipment and stuff. And once we've got enough of these, we can then go for like a hull upgrade, which will increase the size of the ship and the ship's health. Sounds pretty damn cool. Sounds cool to me. Right, so shall we go... Do we need extra engine space at the minute? Let's go with that. Let's get that on the go, but we don't have enough. Obviously, we don't have any materials right now. So we can go in there to upgrade our stuff when we get rights to salvage. So we go in here. Can we... It's 410. We need 4 slots for it, so I need to move that maybe over to here. Maybe, I don't know. I may have screwed up. We're going to need this eventually. So if we go to shipwright, no, we're not shipwright, man. Dry dock. What do I have a go? What do we have on the go? Oh yeah. Alright, that's the one we've got on the go. Alright, that's perfectly fine then. Right, so let's go rest till the morning. 6 AM. Nice 6 AM start. and said go and see the fishmongers because he said he may have something for us later. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Alright, tell me what the order is. They asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 grey eel. Just bring them in when you have the time. You need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. Shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. I've already got one actually, shallow and coastal. Not all schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can even tell just by looking from the surface. Alright, that's cool. Let's go complete this order then. So we need one of our grey ships, the little shits that we already did. And we need some eels as well, which we hadn't seen. But they're definitely down there. So flounder. This is one of the ones that we need. Isn't it? Oh, yes, that would be a gulf flounder. Flounder. Let's grab that. We may as well stock up while we're going. And we only really need 1 eel. We can maybe adjust these, move these around to squeeze in more. Nice. Right. That will be a big ass shark. Let's not deal with him right now. Let's dig around and find ourselves an eel spot. They don't look like eels. They don't look like eels. They're definitely not eels. Is it further out? Those look like eels. We'll go for those. Those look like eels. Nice. Alright. Fishing. So basically we need to get into the green areas. Like so. I think a lot of the fish have different size fish have different like options. Like different mini games. I don't think we're going to get another one in here, are we? Are we going to get another one in here? Nah, let's go. I'm just going to leave it. Head back into town. Provide our order. Sell the rest of our fish. And then we need something for salvage. And I can't remember how we'll get salvage things. Fishmonger. Have you got that any fish for that order? Yes, I do. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's all ready to go. Yes, I'll have that, and I'll have that. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. We've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. I actually don't know what nights are like around here. However, I'm going to sell the rest of my fish. Thank you. So it's nearly night time anyway, so let's go out and see if we can find some squid in the night time. Because that's not a terrifying concept at all. Put my light on. Told us to put my light on, so we're putting my light on. Those are eels. Oh. We're getting to be night time. I don't think this is the right fish. Oh, black group. Oh, actually, there's a black. All right. That's cool. And we can't see a thing. That's not terrifying at all. What is this over here? We have a glowing thing. We have a note. Let's get ourselves somewhere nice. That's salvage. I don't have anything to work that yet. We're just going to go and dock at this. I don't know what that is. What the hell's that? It's foggy. It's dark. It's foggy. It's creepy. Let's just dock here till the daytime. Oh, sure, we can't dock here till the daytime. Trader in my storage. Dock worker. Oh, hello. How's the day treating you? It's like working on the docks. As changeable as the weather, most days it's pretty quiet. Pay's not too great, but the work's straightforward, so that suits me to a T. It's good to get that fresh sea breeze without actually being on the water. No offence, but you wouldn't get me out on those seas every day. What else can I do for you? And that's it, thanks for now. And let's undock, because we need to actually find some eels, because they're out at night time. What might you be? You are not eels. Not you are not eels. I need squid. Where be the squid? They aren't squid. I don't know what the hell that was. That was something coming out of the water. Not quite what I'm after, but we may as well take some. Drop that down there. Hey, why's my light flickering? I don't like the fact that my light's flickering. I want no flickering light. Oh, wait. Squids. Nice. Let's have just as many of these as we can get. Because we are kind of freaking out now. See the eye. That's me panic. And when you start panicking, weird things start happening. No, get off. Birds. I do not like birds. Get off. Evil crows. It's a good job that I actually picked up a few of those, because those birds have just stolen one of my fish. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Mayor, hi. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you please give this package to the dock worker there, please? Yes, I can do that. I'll take that. The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. Thank you, that looked really fantastic. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Yeah. May as well fill this order in while we're here. Just leave whatever you have here. Grouper and 2 squid. There we go. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I've got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Alright. Drop that in there. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere and then come back after a day or two to check on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Don't let yourself get too worn down. We need you well rested to provide for this town. Right, let's thingy that. And then... Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Right, so let's have a quick rest. Because we're freaking out. And there we go. A little short nap. We're not going to go full. If we leave it, we'll end up going full to the next day. Right. Messages. Oh, we picked up a message in the bar thing, didn't we? Morning of the second day of the honeymoon. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon. Our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colours are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boats last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he's prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Alright. Skip that. That's our map. So yeah, we're in Greater Marrow, Little Marrow right now. And right in the middle. And then we've got the 4 areas a bit further ahead, like further out of field. And pursuits. Deliver the package. 1 common crab, 1 fiddler crab. Right, so if we go out... undock. And let's put our crab pot on. And then we can drop this crab pot on the way across to Little Marrow to deliver our package. And then maybe pick it up later. Like, so let's drop that off there. Go across, do our business, make our delivery. Then maybe catch some fish on the way back, depending on what he says. Make them do some fish on the way back. Get some more moolah. Let's dock. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. $25, not bad. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Right, so these books... let's think of that. Still need a thingy one. So we can click that to read. And then as we're like rolling around the sea, it'll tick up to how much we've read of it. And once we've read it, we'll get like a buff, I think. Or a bonus. Right, so we still need a common crab and a fiddler crab. No point in getting our stuff yet. So let's do a little bit more fishing. Get some more moolah on the go. And hopefully find something to use for salvage to get upgrades. Or materials for upgrades. Nice. That actually, I think that gets us more moolah, doesn't it? I think that gets us more money. May as well start it. Let's get some more. And drop that down here, like so. No more fish in that spot. Right, we're going to go back to town now. Don't think we're going to have spotted anything in here. Yeah, that'll probably be alright tomorrow. I don't even know what that beam thing is on the night time. Right, so let's go fishmonger. Let's may as well sell our stuff. $90 worth as well. Not half bad. And can we get anything from the shipwright? Say 410. I could do with one that actually does multiple. A light one as well. We can get some. Should we get a light? So I'm wondering if I should have spent points on that instead, because that'll do coastal and shallow, and then that leaves us a point in order to get the, because that does shallow and that does coastal. So if I can get that rod, the other one, I see I've messed up already. I've got this first and I shouldn't have got this first. Unfortunate. Right, so let's rest for the night. And head out, see our crab pot. We're flashing so it looks like it's swimming in. I like this music as well. So let's get our common crab. Let's take it. Is common crab what we need? Do we actually need one of the common crabs? Oh, do we need a fiddler crab as well? So we need to wait a little bit longer for the fiddler crab to come out. To get a fiddler crab, hopefully in the next day. Let's do some fishy fishing. And get some moolah. Drop that in there. Let's have another one. When we go back to the fishmonger, we need to make sure that we'll put the crab that we've got, put that into his store, like storage for the order. And we can see what we get. And what are you? Oh, okay, this one's a bit tricky. And a big ass stingray, because why not? I don't even know if I've got enough room for another one. Right, so that's not going to work. So let's move this one out in here temporarily. Let's move that one down there, and this one down here, and that should be all right, because we can get this one now. We can get this one in here. Nice. All right, that works. Let's head back to the fishmonger. Like so. Nice and chill this. It's a nice chill game for now. I know it has a creepy, it gets a creepy vibe to it. From what I've seen. But I am impressed by it. Nice and chill. Hello. What might you be? A floating buoy. A buoy. I don't even know the correct term for that. It marks a safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscure hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Alright. We have another sparkly thing over there. What's this? What are we sparkling for? Oh, the lighthouse. The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. English even. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long till it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. And we are full. Can't go out for any more fishy fish because we are actually full. We need to drop off the crab for the order. And then we can sell the rest of the fish. I wonder who's got any... The mayor has no more conversation for us. Have you got any crabs for that order? Yes, I do actually. Don't forget, if your crab pots get a bit worn out, the shipwright could maybe patch them up. Right, let's just drop that off. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now back to regular business, eh? Yes, these. Let's just sell all of those. $588. Not freaking bad. Right, so let's rest till morning. We've survived for 5 days already. And does that mean we finished the... or 89%? And we're going to encyclopedia entry. Right. So let's go out. Let's check our crab pot. And hopefully we've caught what we need to catch. There's no light on it though. Does that mean it's broken? And we've got another little fish, not what we want. Right, so pick that up. We're gonna need to get it repaired, and maybe buy another one, maybe buy another 2 crab pots while we're in town, and then we can have a higher chance of getting the crab that we need. Yeah, we've got a bonus. There we go. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Nice. Okay, shipwright, please. Looks like some equipment could use fixing. We can repair it, yeah. Can you repair all? Yes, please. And we've got. Oh, you know, he doesn't have any. Right, back to the fishmonger. Not right now. Oh, book. Another book. Alright. That's cool. And can I have another 2 of these? May as well throw 3 of them out. On dark. And we have a thunderstorm. Right, so we've got our pots on the go. Let's drop one here. Let's drop one at 6 meters. I think the bigger crabs are going to be further down, I would imagine. And then let's do one right here. See what they turn up for us. Let's have a bit of a explore a little bit further out. We don't have anything for oceanic fishing yet, I don't think. Ooh, that's a grotesque. Alright, that's a monkey. That's not a very nice fish. And it's a trophy one as well. Alright. Some weird fish going on right now. Let's have a bit of a skirt around the island. It's nearly night time though. Right, let's grab. While we're out, we may as well grab some more fish. Because that's the aim of the game. More fish equals more money. More money equals better equipment, which equals more fish, which equals more money. Right, let's see. Let's check out this wreck while we can. This, well, salvage. It looks like a wreck. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer. Let's look inside. Oh, nice. We have a ring. Don't mind if I do. An old iron chain. Don't mind if I do. Let's shove that in there. We have another research part. We could always do with more of those. And we look like we have lumber storage, like lumber salvage as well. Nice. We need those as well. That's not half bad. Right, so let's go back right now because I don't want to be out here in the dark. Because it's creepy as hell. Do you have enough? May as well grow ourselves another fish while we're on the way back. Can't get any more. Oh, dang it. I crashed. It had to happen eventually. It's the fact that you can't like see what's coming up until like the light shines on it when you're in the fog. And that's a really cool effect. Right. Fishmonger. What is it today? Yeah, and the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. A little bit weird, not gonna lie. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of fish, and though feeling for something, he pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts. I'm sure you'll find more beyond too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. And I've lost a bit of damage. Let's sell all the fish. What? A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. I'll be clear. I know you extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you want to hear. I'll be waiting. Alright, that's not creepy at all. Yes, I need to do some repairs. Thank you. $30 for a repair. That's not bad. Not too bad. And we have 474. We need to go into dry dock. And we were doing this 2 rod spaces, weren't we? Yes. So now we'll have that salvage. We can now just drop that off. Now we'll just need cloth to find cloth and metal scraps. Doesn't sound too bad. Doesn't sound too shoddy. We don't have... We didn't research that thing yet, did we? Research. Let's research that. We need to find another part to get that on the go. Right, so let's rest till morning. And then we can head across to Blackstone Isle and see what this guy wants. He's saying come out of the bay and then hang us south. It's got to be that way. May as well actually while we're here. Let's do a quick round. Do we have the fish that we need? I'm going to leave that to fill up fully. I don't think we're going to get any big crabs from that one. And none from that one. And then we'll check this last one. Just in case. Nope. Alright. 3 little crabs. But now we can go out of this bay, hang us south, straight to that island up there and see what this guy wants. Give him the handkerchief. He may even give us the research part. Hold on, actually have a... May as well flip that on. May as well flip that on while we're here. I think this is where we need to be. Workshop. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Alright. Ruined mansion. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. Give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, the handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Nice. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Damn right, I'll take that. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks and other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Alright. Undock, let's go. So now we can salvage. Should we go and have a look for some salvage spots? There's some over in town, won't we? Like over in this area. Because we're going to need a supply of them, I think. So if we find any, then we're going to have to maybe grab them. I think this is wood. Looks like wood. Right, how do we dredge? Oh, okay. Oh, we'll swap channels. Alright. Ooh. I'm assuming that if we hit one of the gaps, we're going to be in trouble. Oh, yeah. That's in trouble. That's us in trouble. Alright. So we still need some scrap from the... somewhere. Some scrap from somewhere in a bolt of cloth. Let's just drop off here. Oh, a grieving... Oh, okay, we've got a new guy. Grieving father. Let's go to the trader first before we talk to him. Because I think we can sell... maybe sell the ring here. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques. The shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, your eyes aren't what... my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Actually, I have a ring. And... a chain. I don't know why you would want to buy an old chain, but okay. We're just going to accept it. I'll accept cash. What kind of writing are you writing there as well? Never mind. Yeah, no, apparently conversation's over. Let's talk to the grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? Do you know any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were here with me. You're a bronze belt buckle, especially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's any chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Do you know where the wreck is? Would you know of any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore. I don't see much of what goes on. I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight that was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days I almost feel like I understand. Anything else can help me with? No, I think I better go. That's right, so let's wait till dawn. And let's go see if we can find this shipwreck. So let's head maybe around this island. See if we can't find any more wrecks. Don't crash. Really? I say don't crash as soon as I crash into the frickin'... Boy, at least it didn't do any damage. I think we're going to have a look for wrecks around the outskirts here. And if we can't find any, maybe go and grab some fish on the way back. Check our pots. Oh, wait, that looks like a mast. That will be a wreck. Is this the wreck we seek? I do believe it may well be. Start dredging, right. Ooh, that's quick. That's quick. Oh, bronze belt buckle. Alright. That will frickin' do me nicely. Let's go dredge this spot though as well. May as well get some treasure while we're at it. An old iron chain. And we've got another one out there that looks like fabric. Or is this fabric? This is... oh, okay. This is scrap. We need this. We need this entirely. Yes, please. Let's grab another one. May as well have one for storage. And we'll get another one. Do we want to get another one? We may as well. I wonder if that next one's fabric. This one out here. Is this fabric? Bolts of cloth. It definitely looks like it. Nice. Alright. So we can have enough for our upgrade as well. We came what we're looking for. We've got what we're looking for. And some supplies to boot. Nice. And now we're in the dark. In the creepy ass dark. And now we're starting to pant. Don't crash. Please don't crash. My light is out. Why has my light turned off? That was really freaky. Why did my light turn off by itself? Yeah, thank you for reading the book. Do I have another one while we're here? No, I don't. We're just going to go for it. I don't like... That's another ship. Hello? I don't like the look of that fish. That looks like a ghost ship. Yeah, let's get out. Let's go back. Just let's head back to this dock right here. Thinking about it, and then we can hand him the buckle. We can just hand him the buckle, and then we can rest till daytime to go across to the other side. Right, so we can go down to Grieving Father now. Hello, is everything okay? Belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the man. Yes. You give him the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I've not got money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. It does actually really hold some value to me. Thank you. Right, so let's research this entirely. Flexible fishing pole now available in stores. Nice. Okay, so let's rest real quick. And now we can head out. Wait, actually, hold on. Trader. Can you give me $7.50 for that thing? Right. Undock. Now we can leave. Check out pots on the way. Actually, we can't check our pots because we don't have any space. Oh, wait. Hold on. Storage. I can put some of this salvage in storage because it's like shared between the docks. My storage. And drop that off. We only need one of these and one of these for our upgrade. Alright. So let's undock. Let's check our pots on the way back. See if we have the big ass crab that we need. Hopefully we have. Yes, we do. And take all of those. And pick that up. Because it's going to need repairs soon. It's got about 4 hours left on it. May as well repair it on the way while we're taking back. And I think did we just pick up every... Oh, we did. Picked up all the fish in there as well. That's quite handy actually. Because if we're taking the whole lot, we may as well take the whole lot. Pick up. Right. So now we can go and sort our order out, sell our crabs, our excess crabs, finish our upgrade, and maybe get a couple of new rods. Get the ocean rod. Alright, so let's do these in the right order. Have you got any crabs for that order? Yes. You can have that. Thank you. $54. Thank you very much. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? I would say they get sick. Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. That's not creepy at all. You can have all the crabs, pots, and May as well put these to storage because I don't really do crab fishing. Maybe pardon me, that's maybe at some other point. Right, so let's go. Let's uninstall that. Put it into storage. And uninstall that and put it into storage. And then buy that for 460, put that in there. So that'll sort our fishing rod out. And then we need to go and make another 410 for the hydraulic rod to get our bigger fish. Sounds dangerously like a plan. Right, dry dock. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials. I know. Right, so let's grab that, and let's grab you into here, and then you into here. And upgrade 95. So now we can go net spaces. Maybe try engine. Oh, we can get engine right now. Oh, nice, we've got enough stuff. So let's grab that, and then we can grab one of these. And actually, we don't have enough money to buy the upgrade. However, once we get some moolah, we can actually get it done. Right, lighthouse keeper. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She asks you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries the wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Alright, strange. So that's got to be the one that lights up on the night time. Have you heard of any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so it shines brightly on your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Who lives on Blackstone Island? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watch an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. What do you know about the old mayor? I try not to think about him. He's a painful memory for all of us. Some nights I still think I hear the hum of his engines sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Would that be the ship? The ship that I saw, that one looked like a ghost ship. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's difficult. It's gonna be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I'll just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. And it's not so bad here. It's difficult, but it's not so bad here. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you when the job's done. Alright. That sounds like a plan. And we are 2 o'clock. I'll tell you what. Oh, nice. Thank you for the book. Can I maybe put on a light? We need to go and get some more fish because I want to put a light on the front of my ship. A bit of a better light on the front of my ship. Because that little one that I've got on is not good. Not good bedfellows. So we need some more moolah. Do you have any? I don't have any research parts. Right, so let's head out. And let's get that on the go while we're heading out. Shall we go and check out that thing on the back side? Because it's coming up to night time. I don't know whether I want to get some light before I go out there, before I come out here. Because that seems like some madness. Let's get some salvage. Some more cloth. We want some more cloth. We can always come back for it. Why are you growing? I don't know why you're growing, but we're gonna take this fish. We need some more moolah anyway. I think I've just realised what this is here. I'll reel in normally over time, but if I hit the green ones, it actually speeds it up. I'll spend less time out here. I don't like that ship. That's creepy ass as well. That's a big ass freaking head. We're just gonna go for it. I don't like this at all. This is bad. This is bad. I don't like this. This is a big ass key. Please salvage. Ooh, okay, so we've got something. Let's get the hell out of here. We need to leave this place right now. I don't like it. What the hell was that? Something slithers into your cargo hold. What the actual heck? Infected. What you infected with? I don't want to be here anymore. I do not want to be anywhere near this place. I'm getting the heebie-jeebie itches. Is it coming up to daybreak? No thank you. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Actually, we've got a key. We may as well go straight up here. We may as well go straight up. Because he wanted one of the key. He wanted a key, didn't he? Alright. Yeah, you're not getting my fish, bitch. Bugger off. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. Shape of the key, the teeth, the head. Now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? There's a big ass key in me hold. Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have travelled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. Ability unlocked haste. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you may begin your search. Anything else? Yeah, the words you read from that book, what did they do exactly? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there anyone in particular you wish to know more about? Let's talk about haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there other powers you wish to know more about? No, thank you. Not right now. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavours. I found that the island has a certain strength to it, those dark basalt columns stretching downwards to the deep. Anything else? Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. He looks at you for a moment. A look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should we look? Alright, so it's just going to tell us what you said before. Alright. Nothing, let's go. And let's have a quick little nap. Oh, and it's start to infect me or the fish. Alright, let's go. He wants a... Does the thing he want another fish? Do you want one of these infected fish, or is this what he wants? Or is this not what he wants? Let's use that. Oh, cool. Alright, that works. So that's a bit of a speed boost. Nice. Me as well. I was hoping it was going to be something that we actually need and not just a ring, a worn golden ring. I could have done with some supplies, but okay. Do we want some fish on the way back? We may as well get some fish on the... Let's get some fish on the way back. Because we always need money. And hopefully it doesn't get, like, completely infected by all the other stuff. Because we're going to lose money, I think. Let's just head straight back. Let's dock up. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. I wonder... let's sell all that fish. I do need some repairs as well. I do wonder what's going on in this town. What is it? What's with the fog around here? Nobody knows. It's changed recently. It lingers in the mornings now, where before it didn't seem to have the strength. Even in the midday sun, I feel it. A malice concealed in shadows, waiting for night to sweep the island. She glances up at the lighthouse. If this light should ever falter, then God's help us. There's definitely something out in the water. Definitely. 95% on that. Let's have a quick flip. And you marked it on thing as well. That's north. Oh, Gale Cliffs. So that's where we're heading next for another relic. However, I think we might end up doing the... Let's get the builder out of here. If we can. 1 aberrant fish, 2 lumber, 2 scrap. I think we've got the lumber. We'll have lumber, don't we? 1 lumber. So we need another lumber and 2 scrap metal. Did I go in to see him? Oh, I did. Right, shipwright. And repair for 30. And we need... How much? We need 100 for the light, don't we? We need 1 lumber. No, we don't. We need 100 for cargo for engines. Alright. We don't have enough for a light, do we? 84. $750. See, I kind of want that. 180. Alright. On that note, I think we're going to leave that here for this time. Made a canny start. Let's go, Big Me. We made a canny start. Got ourselves up off the ground. We've paid off our debt for our boat. Our boat is now ours now. We've done a couple of little bits of upgrades. Get some fish going to get some more points. There's definitely something wrong with this town or these waters. Creepy stuff going on in the night times. Unnatural fog. We'll have things that are slithering into our cargo hold and infecting fish, and just wholly just weird things going on. The old mayor went mad and I'm assuming died. There's another person that the lighthouse keeper knows who's missing or gone themselves, and she keeps on hearing his boat out and I think I've seen said boat. I think that might be a ghost boat of some variety. All in all, very weird. It's a very weird story. Sorry, I don't even know. Very weird. We're searching for artifacts for the guy. We're doing our fishing on the side. Well, we're doing that on the side, and our fishing's our main job. Overall, it's very strange. This game's very strange, but it's like very intriguing to me. It's very cool. I like it. I like it. I hope you have enjoyed this as well. Thank you for watching it. Thank you for sticking around all this time to this point. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out. Come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. There's bound to be something else on the channel that you enjoy, that you will enjoy. There's quite a good selection there now. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. Thank you for joining me for this weird fishing adventure. It's a bit of a strange concept. I never thought fishing game, never thought I would enjoy one, but I really enjoy a fishing game. So, again, I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.